So you're seeing Balagoon guard Ratza. You're even going to see Mikasa Robinson guard Ratza. And I think that's a better matchup for her. So we'll see if Wake tries to exploit it early. It was a great cut by Van Lith. Just not the best pass from Robinson, and it put Van Lith in a tough situation. And Wake right back on the other end.
Van Lith showing off the handle. Robinson doesn't score a lot, but that one's nothing but net.
And that's why Jeff Walls likes to start her and bring Kiana Smith off the bench. So watch for Smith whenever she enters this game. She will be instant offense for the Cards.
Scruggs. Spear. Crosses it over. Got to the other side of the rim. Cochran and Van Lith, both freshmen starting for the Cardinals this season. No one's going to argue that as Van Lith knocks down the three.
Dana Evans, the impact she has on the basketball game, the way she scores the ball, first in the ACC in scoring, third in assists. Here's the other thing, too, about Dana. We talked about her speed and her passing ability, but as a shooter, she is absolutely elite. We talk about the 50-40-90 club. So now Cochran is probably going to have to play almost the rest of this first half. And if I'm Wake, that's something I'm singling in on. How can we get Cochran in foul trouble as well? Wake did the same thing, too, when they played Boston College a couple weeks ago. They got Taylor Soule in early foul trouble, and that absolutely changed the game. Wake was able to blow out Boston College because of it. That would truly be shocking, but hey, they hung with them in the first quarter.
That they did. Louisville started to go a bit cold. Narika Kono has the first bucket in nearly 4 minutes for the Cardinals. Another nice piece to add into that Louisville Cardinal roster. Scruggs could get the three, works out just fine.
Really interesting how Louisville is switching almost every screen. So in that situation, they had Cochran on Conti, and they had Dana Evans guarding a post play.
And Hoover, but the free throw shooting woes continue. Boy, this is something Wake's going to need to shore up to try to continue to hang with number one. We welcome those of you just joining us in Winston-Salem as Christina Mora adds another bucket.
Fourth game in a week. They fight back, they don't fold, but Clemson, a huge win for the program to get a win over a ranked team. And Kendall Spray was spraying threes all day. 7 for 12 from beyond the arc.
Olivia Sumiel had a couple of buckets too, one bucket actually, to try to help the cause in the paint. Harrison now with the shot clock running down will take it herself over the reigning ACC Player of the Year, Dana Evans. Still right around 40% for the game, but not exactly the pace and the proficiency that we're used to. Dana Evans will try to take it coast to coast and can't. Offensive rebound, and finally the Cardinals get what is just their third made field goal of this quarter. Somehow stays in, stays with Louisville. Evans, first bucket of this quarter for Dana Evans. Tough battle in the paint. Boy, Sumiel had an open look, but passed it off, and Ratza does get her first points. Final seconds of our first half, one that Wake Forest should feel pretty proud of. Into the paint, it will not go. The follow-up from Sumiel is good.
Louisville's first offensive possession of the second half ends in a turnover.
And good eye there, Kelly. That's 3 fouls for Robinson, and that is the first lead for Wake Forest since it was 4-3. Well, you said it at the outset that she determines so much of what this team does. It can be good and bad. She helps them on the break that time, sets up Balagoon. Lower pace. Talking to Jen Hoover this week, certainly what she would prefer. Conti, little force there with the shot clock going down. How about Scruggs on the offensive glass?
Louisville, in general, on the season, they're nearly +10 in the rebounding margin. So they normally get it done. This has been quite impressive from Wake. And as Gina Conti with an excellent backdoor cut, have been some hooking inside that I didn't see.
I'll tell you what, Scruggs just works her way into those rebounds. And she got away with it that time, whether or not it was completely legal.
Wow.
Nice finish by Cochran. Number 1 Louisville as they trail Wake Forest on the road by 1 right now. Very balanced scoring effort from the Deeks. But Mora continues her great day. It's proven to be that way on the other end so far. Dixon in off the bench, playing with those 2 fouls. Off the glass is Balagoon for 2.
Even though she has 2 fouls.
They take it away. Balagoon does from Mora on that possession. Evans, little out of control on her way to the basket, but finally a couple of offensive rebounds. Ratza working her way in, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Walls is trusting Cochran to play with those 3 fouls.
Good hands on the defensive end from Ratza. Gets the easy 2 for her efforts.
What a heads-up pass by Conti. She was falling out of bounds, still kept the ball in play.
Give and
Great
go
pass inside by Sumiel. Evans trying to guard Ratza. Good job by Evans, getting low, getting a hand on that ball, but
Conti tipped it away, but it winds up in the hands of the Cardinals. Dixon, by the way, has just 2 personal fouls. Correct myself on that as Evans, tough take to the bucket. Ratza loves that secondary move. Offensive rebound, Olivia Sumiel. Van Leth had it stolen away by Conti. She'll get it back. Wide open, easy 2 for Gina Conti as the Demon Deacons extend. Best for this Louisville team. Being challenged on the road. Scruggs off the inbounds, had it tapped just enough, kept on working, got the roll.
2 fouls, you've had 2 fouls since the first quarter. Scruggs cannot get that easy of a look inside.
Balagoon knocks down the triple. It's left open, glances off the front of the rim. Evans pulls up from the free throw line, got it. 6-point deficit for Louisville. Right inside to Dixon, good look from Evans.
You want to beat the #1 team in the country. More often than not, you've got to shoot better than 10 for 22 from the free throw line because you've left the door open.
Evans looking to get it inside. Dixon, the bounce got away from her a bit, didn't matter, still got the bucket. Evans, meanwhile, has scored or assisted on the last 8 for the Cardinals. That's a deep 3, but it's within her range.
Good grief. Do not need a 3 if you're Wake Forest. You're 1 for 10, you're not shooting the 3 well. Attack the basket, attack the paint, just like that. Excellent play by Scruggs.
Drive on this and a block by Conti.
And Gina Conti does a great job of playing defense without fouling.
First free throw from Ratza ties it up. The second could put Wake Forest back out in front. Got it. Under a minute to go. What a game this has been. It's been a tough line for Louisville and a tough basket there by the freshman Haley Van Lith. Scruggs with 6 on the shot clock. Nowhere to go. Here comes Ratza. Little hesitation, got it to go.
Wow. You also want to shoot the ball with enough time to give yourself a chance to get an offensive rebound.
Evans going against Conti.
Wow.
Got the basket and they'll get a free throw.
Why not? Give the ball to the reigning ACC Player of the Year, one of the best players in your school's history. And there's the emotion from Dana Evans. We talk about how she's normally so poised. She is normally so reserved.
Let's not forget that a few possessions ago, similar drive on the other side of the basket, she was blocked by Conti. Not this time. Conti hits it to Ratza. A tough shot, and Wake Forest comes close but cannot knock off #1.